Carnegie Mellon after a 3-1 win over Portland in the first round of the 2024 NCAA Division III Volleyball Championships, joined by head coach Ann Bob, student athletes Neha Tumala and Lauren Ranger. And Coach, if we could just start with an opening comment about the game, and then we'll ask some questions.
Sure. What a great opponent. They really had some firepower that we had to take care of and figure out. Certainly our tough serving was pretty key, and outblocked them, which we usually don't do. So that was a real nice surprise.
You touched on it a little bit, but you hold a team that was top 15 in the country in hitting percentage to a 124 efficiency number today. That's pretty good. Where did that defense come from, and how are you guys so good defensively?
We just have real good defensive players on our team. We knew that we had to get them out of system and take the middles out of the mix, and so we can dig pins all day long, and we did that.
Felt like they really struggled a little bit in the serve-receive game. Do you think that was anything you guys were doing, or was that maybe just more of them?
We have wonderful tough servers, so that's us.
To either of the student athletes, just talk about, you got out to a quick start, and it's always nice to win that first set and feel good, as you get going. Just the emotion of getting off to that quick start and the confidence it gives you once that comes your way.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, winning the first set is always a really good feeling. I feel like you can hit the ball a lot harder when you're kind of confident and you have that boost in morale. And it was also just like, we were the lower seed, so winning that first set, we kind of like took a breath and we were like, okay, we are actually in this, we can do it. And it was just a confidence boost overall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for me, like last year in the tournament, I kind of came back on my heels a bit, like right out of the gate. So this year I just wanted to really rewrite what I was doing on the court and just come out confident.
Can you talk about the amount of people you're going to get involved? 42 assists, and you had, I think it was 5 players with six or more kills, so everybody was getting involved today.
Yeah. I think like we're kind of a smaller team, so I don't think like relying on pins is really the way to go for us. I personally tried to spread out the offense more and get our middles involved when I could. Our passing was really great, so that definitely helped a lot. I was able to deliver the ball to everyone, like off serve, receive, and in transition. So yeah.
Talk about being the lower seed, but coach playing out of the UAA, 19-11 is a little bit of a deceiving record. I think all 11 of the losses are the teams that are playing this weekend. So just talk about that schedule and how it prepares you for this. This is like every day for you.
Yeah, I don't do my team any favors with scheduling. We play really tough teams, so we're prepared. Certainly for a big block. Wonderful hitters. The UAA is just stacked. So yeah, they're battle tested.
To either of the student athletes, you're up 2-1 and you're kind of in control in that fourth set, and they call timeout and then they reel off 5 in a row. What are you talking about there? Because it was like that timeout was a spark for them, and obviously they're fighting now because their season's on the line.
I think we were just really happy we got a good lead in the beginning, so we were a little comfortable, because if that would have come, if it was a tighter game, and then we would have been down, and that would have been not ideal. In the huddle, we mostly just back each other up, let each other know that we're there for them, and just, yeah, that no mistake is too big and we can come back from any deficit. Like Ann said, we're battle tested, so them catching up and the score being tied 14-14, we've been through it before and we'll get through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like a big thing on our team is trust. A lot of the drills we do at practice are like put us into more difficult situations than what we faced out there. So I think like, I don't know, we'd practiced it and we handled it well.
Coach, on the flip side, what is your message there? Because immediately after the timeout, I think it was a 5-1 run for you that allowed you to kind of gap out there and take control. May not have felt like it, but that's what it was. That's what I have in my notes, a 5-1 run after that timeout.
I can be really bad at timeouts, and that was probably a bad one. It's all them.
I was just going to say, I hate to do this already, but you got to do it again, back on this court tomorrow. What's kind of the focus this evening, tomorrow morning? What's that going to look like?
Definitely getting enough sleep and eating a lot of food to prepare physically. Yeah. And mentally to prepare. We have played Hopkins before, so we've seen some of the things. We know they're a really, really good team. Or Bridgewater.
Or Bridgewater State.
So yeah, just probably looking at some hitters from the other team and seeing what they do, and then adjusting our game to their game.
Yeah.
Honestly, really, he touched on it as well, but how was just kind of bouncing back in that third and fourth set after giving up the second? Great start to the match, maybe a little bit of a slower, a little bit tougher second, and then just not dominated, but closed out the third and fourth sets. How'd you guys just lock back in?
I think Neha touched on it a little bit. We trust each other a lot, and we are battle tested. We've played really, really hard teams and really, really good teams this season, and this game was no different. But we have experience with those games, and we have had ups and downs all season long, and we always find a way to come back, and I think that just showed in this game.
Yeah, I think like more from like a volleyball perspective, I don't know, I feel like they kind of buckled on serve receive in the first set, so we knew like that we could do it again, and I think like that was our strategy, and it worked out there in the third and fourth sets.
Congratulations.